From 12 News, this is Newsmakers.
Welcome to Newsmakers. I'm Tim White. This past week, the Target 12 investigators went in depth on the region's housing crisis. From soaring home prices and skyrocketing rent to new laws designed to cut through red tape, Target 12 combed the state, talking to people impacted by the crisis and with stakeholders looking to move the needle. This week on Newsmakers, a closer look at the issue, bringing you some of our reporting and a key interview with the state's housing secretary. To set the table, let's look at where things stand in the housing market. Back in 2000, the median single-family home in Rhode Island cost only $135,000. Prices jumped over the next few years, then fell as low as $190,000 after the Great Recession, only to rebound during the 2010s. Then, in the wake of the pandemic, prices have exploded. The median home in Rhode Island now costs $430,000, a near $300,000 increase since 2000. So why? Well, in many ways, it's a simple story about supply and demand. Rhode Island housing production has plummeted in the last decade. In this first report, we examined building permit data and found, despite state officials devoting political capital and hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars, Rhode Island last year ranked dead last in housing permits per capita in the country. Bob Baldwin has been building homes in Rhode Island since the 1970s. When do you hope to have this done?
Midsummer.
Picking up where his father and grandfather left off.
We love to build houses. We can only build what the towns and cities will allow us to build.
Baldwin and other builders say they're facing major headwinds.
The reality is in Rhode Island, all the easy stuff is gone.
The primary hurdle, he says, is at the local level.
You have a bunch of neighbors that hate you because they think they own that, and they don't want to see anything change. They don't want the neighborhood to change. They've been dumping their leaves there for 30 years, dumping the grass clippings there for 30 years.
And they're going to fight tooth and nail to stop you.
And they're going to fight tooth and nail, fanatically tooth and nail, to stop you at all costs. That's the problem.
Baldwin says local officials often use laws and zoning regulations to block projects or bog them down in court.
Go ahead, sue us. We know it. Sue us, we'll see you in 5 years.
5 years.
5 years, because they stall in the court system too.
Data shows Rhode Island's housing production has fallen off a cliff in the last 4 decades, from a peak of more than 7,000 permits a year in the mid-1980s to 2,000 to 3,000 during the 1990s. Then, following the Great Recession, the rate fell as low as 800 permits in 2011, and it's barely improved since. There were 1,400 permits issued in 2022, and preliminary numbers show fewer than 1,200 in 2023. Bob, what would you use to describe the state of building in Rhode Island right now?
It's progressed from bad to worse to disaster.
The house builder told me the state of building new homes in Rhode Island is, quote, a disaster. Mm-hmm. Is he wrong?
No, he's right. Listen, we have the worst housing production rate in the continental United States. The worst. I mean, that's a disastrous condition.
Stefan Pryor is Rhode Island's housing secretary. How many permits will be issued in 2024?
That's not possible to predict, but it won't be a lot higher than 1,000. It won't be a lot higher than 1,000.
Could it continue to decline?
It could. It absolutely could.
Pryor says the state needs to produce 2,000 to 3,000 new units of housing per year just to keep up with demand, double the current rate. When will Rhode Island be cranking out 2,000 to 3,000 units per year, best guess?
I don't think that the elements that are in place are yet sufficient to get us to that level. And that is treading water level.
In recent years, state lawmakers have poured over $300 million into housing, but Pryor says it will take at least 3 years for new units to be ready. As for other legal changes designed to spur more production,
those bills took effect in January, last month. So the system isn't even being reformed yet. It's just starting. So it's going to take time for us to percolate.
Pryor also says state leaders need to convince cities and towns that new construction is a positive.
We've got to, with precision, predict the new property tax revenue that would result, and we need to prove it.
It's improving. It's improving.
Baldwin does see signs that things are changing.
There are certain towns and cities now that are looking in favor of this and trying to work with the developers to find ways to accommodate this and fix the problem.
Lawmakers passed a host of bills last year aimed at spurring housing growth, but one that didn't get through was a law that would expand so-called accessory dwelling units, or ADUs. Think in-law apartments. Right now in Rhode Island, only family members can live in ADUs. The proposed legislation would open that up to virtually anyone, and that's exactly why some people don't like it. Here's Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson.
Accessory dwelling units are typically smaller living spaces, independent from the rest of the home. And while they can be detached, Marianne Kelly's ADU in Johnston is part of her daughter's house.
We didn't build any structure or anything out. We made it nicer.
A 400-square-foot, one-bedroom apartment with a separate entrance and kitchen. Kelly says living with her family has allowed her to retire 3 years early and get help when she needs it.
Having family next to you was so much more important than I realized.
It's why Kelly, an AARP volunteer, is advocating for legislation that would allow more people to live in ADUs. Charlestown State Senator Victoria Goose says if this legislation passed, caretakers, friends, or tenants would be allowed to move in, and the overall housing supply would increase.
Definitely in South County, there's additional obstacles to new construction. I think ADUs are a solution to the housing crisis in the short term because you can convert, let's say, a garage, you can convert a part of your house much faster than you can for new construction.
The legislation would set some limits. There could only be one ADU per property, and they couldn't be used as vacation rentals. But Cranston Planning Commission member Stefan Pryor doesn't think ADUs would make housing in Rhode Island more affordable. And because the bill wouldn't require homeowners to live on the property, he worries it could cause problems for single-family neighborhoods.
And when you have absentee landlords, you'll see it. There's sometimes the property goes into disrepair. Sometimes the residents there can cause noise issues to the neighbors.
Frias also warns the legislation takes away zoning control from cities and towns.
If zoning was really the enemy, then why is it here? Why has it been around for a century and all over the country?
California enacted similar legislation a few years ago, and data collected by UC Berkeley found ADU production tripled, going from about 2,000 ADUs completed in 2018 to nearly 7,000 in 2019. But did it lower rents? A 2021 report found that ADUs, quote, do provide relatively affordable rental housing units for Californians, but warned they are far from a complete solution. Kelly recognizes there are concerns about ADUs, but argues people, especially seniors, need more solutions.
The reason I say that they're so integral at this point is people and compassion and understanding that there is a crisis and that we can solve it.
Earlier this year, the Speaker was able to get the ADU bill passed in the House, but it could face some resistance in the Senate. That's as far as the legislation got last year. When we come back, when does that money start translating into units? Yes. Give me a date. More from our in-depth interview with Housing Secretary Stefan Pryor. Stay with us. You're watching Newsmakers. Welcome back to Newsmakers. I'm Tim White. This week, our special coverage into the region's housing crisis. In a wide-ranging interview, I sat down with the state's Housing Secretary Stefan Pryor, examining how we got here and what he says needs to be done. So, Secretary, looking at building permit data.
Yes.
Going back 4 years now. So 2020 in Rhode Island, just over 1,300 building permits pulled. 2021, just under 1,500. And then it continues to dip here. 22, 1,400. 2023, under 1,200 building permits. And people hear so much about how important housing is, about how we're moving the needle. Not only is there little evidence that the needle is moving, it's going backwards.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So how is it, that that we're moving the needle when you hear data like that?
Well, I don't think we are sufficiently moving the needle yet. It comes down to that. Here's some good news in our own history. In the 1980s, Rhode Island was producing 5,000 units, drawing upon the permit data, 5,000. Even if you look into the mid-2000s, we were in the 3,000 building permits for residential purposes per year zone. Now we're around 1,000. It's going the wrong direction, but the point is that in our relatively recent history, we've done better. How do we get back to that is the question. It's a combination of things. No one factor will help us get there, but we must sufficiently move the needle.
Before we look forward in the things that you want to see happen, things that are happening at the General Assembly, I've talked to people about why we're here, and I want to hear your explanation as to why there's been a sort of a steady, there has been a steady decline in building permits issued in Rhode Island.
Correct.
Why?
I'd say 3 reasons among many, but 3 that really stand out. 1, we're underfinancing housing. Rhode Island, compared to our fellow New England states, by the way, where the production levels are low but not as bad as ours, we compare poorly. We are underfunding housing. I can get more into that. 2nd, regulatory. At the town level, mostly, we have these zigzag approval processes, the planning and zoning boards, and we're clogging the process from producing housing. And then 3rd, leadership. At the state level, we haven't, until just recently, within the past year, we haven't had a housing department. We haven't had leadership that's been convening and coordinating to get things done. And that helps because you can work with mayors and town managers, you can work with developers, and you can accelerate things.
One of the things you said, I think your first one was, money, haven't been funding, all of that. Well, the state pumped $250 million into housing last year.
Yes.
Where are the signs that that money is having any impact?
Terrific signs, very positive signs. So 98% of that money is either already pledged to individual housing developments, to projects, or it's in a competitive RFP, a competitive open solicitation right now.
You know where it's going. You know where the money is going, basically.
For the most part, we know where it's going, or it's oversubscribed in the most recent competitive process. So that money is moving. It's getting deployed. Now, Tim, a critical point, that money is not enough. We are overcoming decades of underinvestment, and we're coming from further behind than most of our nearby or even across the nation states. So we've got to do even better, not just fund at a reasonable level. So we've got work to do. That's why it's so important that Governor McKee has proposed a historically highest ever bond for housing, $100 million. Even that isn't enough. But $100 million of bond funds supplementing the federal funds that have been flowing through will make sure that we're not falling off a cliff from the era where we have pandemic-related funding.
Okay, but voters have to approve that $100 million, so let's shelve that for a second. $250 million.
Yes.
When does that money start translating into units?
Yes.
Give me a date.
Well, there's no single date because every development is different, but it's going to take years. It is going to take years. So we've charted this out. We're looking at the projects individually. There are so-called entitlements, meaning permitting approvals, zoning, planning, and related, that have to get done at the local level for these developments. There's filling out of the capital stack, which means you've got to completely fill out the project budget. It's not just Rhode Island Housing's contribution. It's the rest of the financing, some of it public, some of it private. These things have to come together. It's years, plural, to get all of these housing developments built.
2 years, 3 years, 5 years?
We will still, some of these developments that are being financed now, it'll be 3 years.
We'll start
on
seeing
the edge,
things.
even 4 when they're done, but in a couple years, we'll see a lot of them.
How many more units does Rhode Island need to meet demand?
Okay, so to meet just the requirements of the modest population growth that we are seeing and predict, and new household formation, meaning seniors finding their own apartments, adult children finding their own apartments, just to meet those requirements, which is treading water, 2,000 to 3,000 units per year, just for status quo in effect, to achieve what we need to based upon the trends as we predict them, to achieve greater affordability, to loosen up this overly tight market and to create a better set of opportunities in terms of housing for Rhode Islanders, you got to do more than that.
So you know what question's coming next. Let's use the 2,000 to 3,000
Yes.
unit figure that you're talking about here. Based on the trajectory of where things are now, the bill's passed, it went into effect, as you said, last month. Hopefully, in your words, hopefully the housing bond passes all of that. When will Rhode Island be cranking out 2,000 to 3,000 units per year, best guess?
I don't think that the elements that are in place are yet sufficient to get us to that level. And that is treading water level. So I don't think it's yet sufficient. We need some new elements. These regulatory reforms, the zoning and planning reforms, they're good. We need some more. We need accessory dwelling units, ADUs. If you look at, for example, California, since they passed ADUs, it's a significant percentage. Something like 19% of housing-related building permits are due to ADUs in California. That will be a significant reform when that takes effect, but even that isn't enough. I think we need to start working on setting goals at the local level, the municipal level, for housing production. Now, there's a 10% rule in Rhode Island. 10% of housing stock is required to be affordable, and towns are to work towards that goal. But here's the problem with our current system, Tim. If you're a town that's at 3% and you get to 9%, there's zero recognition in our system. There's no reward, there's no additional tax benefits, no additional funding from the state, not even a nice ribbon. If you're at 11% and you want to grow well beyond the 10% requirement, there's absolutely no recognition or reward either. And there are cities and towns that are reaching that level and saying, well, we can do more. As a matter of fact, our residents deserve more affordable housing. We need to create a system where we are analyzing, recognizing, and rewarding growth as to affordable housing in particular, but also overall housing stock growth. And we need to have relationships between the state and individual municipalities. We need 39 dialogues going on where we're talking about, okay, what are the growth goals? What works for your particular town? And precisely where works. In other words, local leadership knows better. What's the tract of land that is totally underutilized now, that may have environmental remediation that needs to occur, that may need to be linked to a roadway? It may be close to a transit hub right now, so there is no need for any traffic improvements. People can take the mass transit. But where can we build that would benefit the town, that would bring tax revenue, that would benefit existing residents? How would it benefit existing residents? Bring revenue to the schools, bring revenue to infrastructure improvements the town has been meaning to be doing. It also would provide housing for seniors who now need it because they're moving out of their previous housing stock. We need to get to the point where we are having those conversations. Right now our system is just not set up for that.
As I told you before the interview, I interviewed a housing builder who's been in it since the 70s. As he explained it to me, we're maxed out in land here, but there are areas we can build. You got to deal with a ledge, you might have to deal with wetlands, all of the conversations. But you can deal with all that. There's technology to build. The real problem is the people that live around that area, and this is his quote, hate you, meaning the builder, not you, hate the builder. And they've been dumping their leaves in that land forever, their grass clippings, and they, even though they don't own it, take ownership of that land. How have all the changes that the speaker has pushed, that you're pushing, fix that problem at the local level?
You'll remember that the third thing I said as to our challenges is leadership. We haven't really had it at the state level regarding housing in a concerted and a proactive way until recently. We do need to make the case better, statewide, to give air cover to local leaders.
What does that look like?
And what that looks like is expressing this. Often at the local level, you'll hear an argument, a legitimate argument, in that it's aiming to understand the facts regarding if this housing is going to increase our per pupil expense as a school system, then we're burdening our school committee and we're going to harm pre-existing residents of the town. So there's an argument folks are making in the spirit of trying to really understand the problem, where they're saying, Could this harm the town if we build more housing? Now, that argument as an item of hypothesis, if it's left unaddressed, could win the day. Even folks who are well-intentioned trying to make arguments on the merits might decide, well, if it's going to affect our school system, it's going to hurt our kids. I don't want that new housing. I think we at the state level have to get into the business of proving the opposite. In many cases, Tim, it turns out that the opposite is true, which is to say that we have declining enrollment in school systems. Each additional pupil actually doesn't cost that much more, and the property tax revenue generated by the new development might in fact eclipse the expense associated for the school system. But we've got to do the work. We've got to work with local leaders with their actual financial conditions, with their actual school budget. We've got to, with precision, predict the new property tax revenue that would result, and we need to prove it.
When we come back, another potential housing hurdle on the horizon, and we want to hear from you. What are your questions, comments, and stories? Stay with us. You're watching Newsmakers. Welcome back to Newsmakers and our housing crisis special. In my interview with longtime home builder Bob Baldwin, he says there is another potential hurdle on the horizon. Even if the policy issues are worked out, there aren't enough people to build homes right now, and the state is suffering from a serious lack of labor in the trades.
Labor shortage, yes. It's a perfect storm. For way too long, the attitude was in public education, if you don't go to college, you're a failure. Well, that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. That's the worst thing you could ever tell a young adult. Because a lot of them would hate college, and they love the trades. So all you young people out there, dad and mom, tell your son and daughter to check out the trades.
The Rhode Island Builders Association offers free training in the trades. For more information, we have a link to their website in the housing crisis section of WPRI.com. There you can also see our full Housing Week reporting. Alexandra Leslie has an extensive look at soaring rents in the region and how they are increasingly leading to evictions. And Sarah Granelli gives you a town-by-town look at median home prices in the state. Each report comes with interactive charts and maps for you to go in depth with the information we gathered throughout our months of reporting. And we want to hear from you. If you have a housing related question, a story to share, or a suggestion on what we should look at, email us 12responds@WPRI.com. We also have a form in the 12 response section of our website. That'll do it for this week's show. If you missed any of it, it's on WPRI.com, or you can subscribe to our podcast. There's a QR code. I'm Tim White. We'll see you next week on Newsmakers.